all.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying? What first thing you said to me? What are we gonna do with all the little mutant children?
I didn't say mutant children.
Whatever you call them, little shits.
I didn't say that either, but...
Whatever.
Okay.
Go ahead. Is that your question?
Yeah.
Whose responsibility are the kids?
It's the parents. And
okay.
Hold on.
The parents are responsible for the children, right?
Yes.
Okay. So where is it my responsibility?
It's not your responsibility.
Okay. So
I agree.
So why? What's the function then?
Well, okay, let me ask you a question. If you are if you and your wife, or well, not you, God forbid, but you had a wife that worked.
Don't joke, because she actually might look at my YouTube. So
what'd you say?
She might look at my YouTube channel. So you never know.
Turn that off then.
All right. No, listen. Answer the question.
All right. So how about
ask the question?
Why do you keep looking at the phone?
Because I want to see how many minutes are there. Go ahead.
What about the parents that acknowledge that they're both working? And in some ways, the public schools, I know it's kind of like a babysitter. Well, what are these parents going to do if they got to both work? You're going to leave an 8-year-old kid home alone all day? What are you going to do with that kid? Answer me that. Let me ask you a question. If you and Veronica
wait. You just asked me what would I do with somebody else's kid?
No, not you. What would the parent? I mean, what would the parents do?
Whose responsibility is that?
Yeah, but what would you do if you couldn't pick the kid up because you were at work and Veronica couldn't, and you had no way to pick your kid up, that's a bad example, but I mean, what happens if the kid's home? All right, so there's no more public school. Your kid's at home, sitting at home. God forbid your parents aren't around. What do you do if you both got to work to pay your way? What do you do with the kid? Just leave her at home? Let her watch TV? Let her do whatever she wants? What do you do with that kid at 10 years old? You answer me, because you're a parent. I'm not.
What do you do up to the time that the kid goes to school?
Huh?
What do you do up to the time that the kid goes to school? Right now.
What are you talking about?
Up to the time when the child is born to when the child goes to school, how do you take care of that child?
Well, somebody's got to be home with a little... No, not her, but you know what I mean, the kid.
Okay, so what's your example saying? Well, I mean, what kind of example is that? What's going on now between birth and school? Who's taking care of the child? Somebody's got to be taking care of the child, right?
Usually the mother is the one that...
Okay, so is this...
She gives birth.
Is this a poor example? Is that my responsibility or the government's responsibility?
You keep saying responsibility.
Your question is, so my question is always, why do we need government? So
I told you the government needs to be
we
fixed.
Need government because
the Board of Education
there'd be a bunch
fixed,
of kids running around.
Absolutely. How many kids do you think are in this dopey school right over here today? 6, 7, 8, 900, maybe a little more. What are those kids going to be doing? God knows when they get out of school, they wreak havoc. Let alone you're going to give them free time between 7. I mean, come on.
Is it my responsibility what other children do? What other
No,
parents?
it's not. No, it's not.
So
you're only responsible for your own child. Oh, you will. You'll care when, like I said, when you walk into a store and there's 12 little goons there waiting to beat the shit out of you because they got nothing better to do. Then you'll care.
So we need to spend billions of dollars and steal money from everybody else, so goons don't beat you up.
I guess so. I guess that's my answer.
That's a very poor answer.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good today.
So, do we need school for kids? Do we need school for babysitting?
I think there's you know what I mean. A lot of parents pretty much treat the schools as their babysitter. You know that, and I know that.
Do we need government to babysit kids?
Yes, I think we do.
Why?
Because a lot of these kids, they have no direct... I mean, there are a lot of kids that have benefited from going through the school system. They go on to college and become successful, and they'll tell you about a specific teacher that, inspired them or something. It happens.
After stealing...
Not every kid...
After stealing millions of dollars...
It's probably more than billions.
Okay.
I admit that.
From the people. Few kids benefit from some kind of...
I don't know how many kids. It's more than a few.
Therefore, we have to keep stealing billions of dollars.
Well, what's going to happen with those kids? The kids that want to learn and want to go to school. They actually want to go to school.
Well, I think some little, self-responsibility, that might happen.
You still didn't answer, though. Are you going to have an alternative to school for these kids to go? Or is it just every man for themselves?
Wouldn't that be up to somebody who's actually responsible?
Responsible, there you go. I like to take that word and shove it up your ass. responsibility. There's responsibility all across the board, man. Cut it out with that responsibility shit.
No, I'm not responsible for somebody else's kid.
Look, somebody's parents, they can't even be responsible for their own. No, I don't want to be responsible for a fucking little mutant in this world. Are you kidding me? What would I want to be responsible for?
So what's the point of the government? That's it? Public school, we need it? So we need to keep stealing billions of dollars?
Well, I mean, look, every board of education, whether it's here in Stanford or whatever, they gotta fix themselves. I agree, but I don't.
Do you think that after all this time they can actually fix themselves? It's almost like
I don't know. I doubt. I don't.
It's almost like an addict that keeps shooting up fucking heroin, and he's just got to fix himself.
You saying I'm an error? Are you saying I'm a heroin addict?
No, and so then
look at all those track marks on my arm.
So
look at those veins popping.
Wow, look, you got muscles.
Yeah, right. I don't have track marks, so.
Okay. Anything else to say?
I shoot up on my leg.
Any other reason to need government?
Nah, we don't need government. Fuck it all. We don't need it. Let's just do it legal. Let's just have total anarchy. You're an anarchist. Let's just do that.
You act like total anarchy is a bad thing.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
No, but let's see the way you said it was derogatory. Let's just have total anarchy like it's a terrible thing.
That's what you want, right?
Absolutely.
Whatever you want, I'm all for. You're my
anarchy
master.
is absence of rulers, not rules. That means no hierarchy.
I know it is. There's no. It's every man for himself. That's my meaning of it. It's not.
As long as we stick to the non-aggression principle, I think we'll be fine.
And do you think we can stick to that?
Well, I mean, I didn't learn from school not to hurt other people from school. I learned it from my parents.
But you learned what from your parents?
Not to hurt other people. Not to aggress against people.
Oh. You know what I learned from my parents?
What?
Respect of others. Being a good model citizen.
There's no such thing as a citizen. I gotta end this one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.